إن الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فلولا نفر من كل فرقة منهم طائفة ليتفقهوا في الدين ولينذروا قومهم إذا رجعوا إليهم لعلهم يحذرون وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم. Honorable Principal of this Jamia, Honorable President, judges and my dear audience.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. حامدا ومصليا ومسلما وأما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فلولا نفر من كل فرقة منهم طائفة ليتفقهوا في الدين إلى آخر الآية. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Honorable Principal of this Jamia, Honorable President, and respectable Mayor of this city, and our prime guest, prime lecturer, who is prime president of Quwmi Madrasa Qawmiya, Shaykhul Hadith, Allama Mahfuzul Haq Sahib, Zamat Barakatuhum Al-Aliyah, and my dear other audience. At first take my salam, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I am going to give a speech about the importance of Quwmi Madrasa. May Allah Ta'ala grant me the tawfiq to say something about this. My dear audience, Islamic education is the education which teaches us to be human. Islamic education is the only good education. And this good education is the backbone of a nation. My dear audience, what is Quwmi Madrasa? Quwmi Madrasa is a place where Islamic education being taught for generation after generation. And it is leading by the help of a whole nation. And that's why it is named as Quwmi Madrasa. And through this Quwmi Madrasa, people fulfill their duties and obligation to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَلَوْلَا نَفَرَ مِنْ كُلِّ فِرْقَةٍ مِّنْهُمْ طَائِفَةٌ لِيَتَفَقَّهُوا فِي الدِّينِ وَلِيُنذِرُوا قَوْمَهُمْ إِذَا رَجَعُوا إِلَيْهِمْ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَحْذَرُونَ. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, طَلَبُ الْعِلْمِ فَرِيضَةٌ عَلَى كُلِّ مُسْلِمٍ. It is understood that acquiring religious knowledge is also a command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is able of teaching religious knowledge only in Quwmi Madrasas. Am I right? My dear audience, what is taught in Quwmi Madrasa? Quwmi Madrasa education is a comprehensive education. Islamic education includes all kinds of religious, supernatural and worldly education. In the current era, only secular education is given in college universities. But spiritual knowledge, supernatural knowledge, and many other types of education are not available to them. On the contrary, there are many other educations, including them in Islamic education. In Islamic education, there is socialism, guidance on how to make society a peaceful society. In it, there is education in economics. In it, there is education about state policy. In it, there is education about political policy. In short, Islamic education has direction for human life in all aspects, instruction, education. My dear audience, in Islamic education, not only the direction of human life and hereafter education, but it also includes all discussions and education of science. What current science says from 15th century to 19th century is from today, 1400 years ago, the main book of Islamic education is mentioned in the Holy Quran. The teaching is taught in our Quwmi Madrasa, the Quran discusses. Current science of creation, that's cosmology, says that all the planets and stars including the earth were a point. Then this universe was created through a huge explosion, which is named Big Bang Theory. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about this 1400 years ago in the Holy Quran, أَوَلَمْ يَرَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنَّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ كَانَتَا رَتْقًا فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا. My dear audience, in Islamic education, almost all branches of science have already been discussed. Allah Almighty has discussed about astrology, about zoology, about physics. Allah Almighty revealed a surah about iron, a substance of physics. That's Surah Al-Hadid. Am I right? My dear audience, Allah Almighty has discussed about biology, discussed how mountains were formed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَالْجِبَالَ أَوْتَادًا. Allah also said about the underground of earth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَالْبَحْرِ الْمَسْجُورِ, showered by boiling hot water. And modern science now discovered that there is fire underground. My dear audience, Allah Almighty has discussed about embryology. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ السُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ. My dear audience, the day will end, but the discussion of the scientific Quran will not end. This means that Islamic education contains all the education of the whole world. Here only is the Quran is mentioned. In the Hadith, there are more detailed teachings of everything. Even medical science is available in this Islamic teaching. My dear audience, finally, from this discussion we can know that Islamic education, which is fully taught in our Quwmi Madrasa, what is the importance of Quwmi Madrasa? So let us know the importance of Quwmi Madrasa and get educated in Islamic teachings and gain the key to the success of this life and hereafter. May Allah Ta'ala grant us the tawfiq to know the importance of Quwmi Madrasa and give importance to it and be educated in Islamic teachings and achieve success in this life and hereafter. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Goodbye.